हरे कृष्णा। चैतन्य चरितामृत मध्य लीला चैप्टर 21 श्लोक नंबर 51। ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितेन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते जयापताका स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमः आचार्यपादाय नित्याय कृपा परदायिने गौरकथा दामदाय नगर ग्राम तारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवसदि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैता चंद्रा जय गौरा भक्त वृंदा। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैता चंद्रा जय गौरा भक्त वृंदा। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैता चंद्रा जय गौरा भक्त वृंदा। जय जय श्री चैतन्य जय नित्यानंदा जय अद्वैता चंद्रा जय गौरा भक्त वृंदा। वृंदावन में श्री कृष्ण पूरी जगन्नाथ, मायापुर में गौरा निताई बोलो रे सवाई। वृंदावन में श्री कृष्ण पूरी जगन्नाथ, मायापुर में गौरा निताई बोलो रे सवाई। वृंदावन में श्री कृष्ण पूरी जगन्नाथ, मायापुर में गौरा निताई बोलो रे सवाई। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी, नयन पथगामी भवा तुम्हें। जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पथगामी, नयन पथगामी भवा तुम्हें। जय जगन्नाथ जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेव जय सुभद्रा। 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 कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम भज गौरा निताई। कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम कृष्ण बलराम भज गौरा निताई। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. Text 51. Beyond the river, Viraja is the spiritual nature which is indistri- indistrict- indestructible, indestructible, eternal, in exhaustible, inexhaustible, and unlimited. It is the supreme abode consisting of three-fourths of the Lord's opulences. It is known as Pravayo, Pravyoma, the spiritual sky. On the other side of the river Brija is the external abode, which is full of unlimited universes, each containing unlimited atmospheres. The abode of the external energy is called Devi Dhama, and its inhabitants are the conditioned souls. It is there that the material energy, Durga, raised with many opulent maid servants. Krishna is the supreme proprietor of all dhamas, including Goloka Dhama, Vaikuntha Dhama, and Devi Dhama. The Pravyoma and Goloka Dhama are beyond Devi Dhama, this material world. The spiritual world is considered to be three-fourths of the energy and opulence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whereas this material world is only 1/4 of that energy. That is our understanding. Because it consists of three-fourths of the Lord's energy. The spiritual world is called Tripad Bhuta, being a manifestation of 1/4 of the Lord's energy. The material world is called Ekapada. The three-fourths part of Lord Krishna's energy is beyond our speaking power. Let us therefore hear elaborately about the remaining 1/4 of his energy. Actually, it is very difficult to ascertain the number of universes. Every universe has its separate Lord Brahma and Lord Shiva, who are known as permanent governors. Therefore, there is also no counting them. Once, when Krishna was ruling Dwarka, Lord Brahma came to see him, and Durman immediately informed Lord Krishna of Brahma's arrival. When Krishna was so informed, he immediately asked the Durman, which Brahma, what is his name? The Durman therefore returned and questioned Lord Brahma. When the Durman asked, which Brahma? Lord Brahma was surprised. He told the Durman, please go inform Lord Krishna that I am the four-headed Brahma, who is the father of the four Kumaras. The doorman then informed Lord Krishna of Lord Brahma's description, and Lord Krishna gave him permission to enter. The doorman escorted Lord Brahma in, and as soon as Brahma saw Lord Krishna, he offered obeisance at his lotus feet. After being worshipped by Lord Brahma, Lord Krishna also honored him with suitable words. Then Lord Krishna asked him, why have you come here? Being questioned, Lord Brahma immediately replied, later I shall tell you why I have come. First of all, there is a doubt in my mind which I wish you would kindly dissipate. Why did you inquire which Brahma and come to see you? What is the purpose of such inquiry? Is there any other Brahma besides me within this universe? Upon hearing this, Sri Krishna smiled and immediately meditated. Unlimited Brahmas arrived instantly. These Brahmas had different numbers of heads. Some had 10 heads, some 20, some 100, some 1,000, some 10,000, some 100,000, some 10 million, and others 100 million. No one can count the number of faces they had. There also arrived many Lord Shivas with various heads, numbering 100,000 and 10 million. Many Indras also arrived, and they had hundreds of thousands of eyes all over their bodies. When the four-headed Brahma of this universe saw all these opulences of Krishna, he became very much bewildered and considered himself a rabbit among many elephants. All the Brahmas who came to see Krishna offered their respect at his lotus feet, and when they did this, their helmets touched his lotus feet. No one can estimate the inconceivable potency of Krishna. All the Brahmas who were there were resting in the one body of Krishna. When all the helmets stuck together at Krishna's lotus feet, there was a tumultuous sound. It appeared that the helmets themselves were offering praise unto Krishna's lotus feet. With folded hands, all the Brahmas and Shivas began to offer prayers unto Lord Krishna, saying, O Lord, you have shown me a great favor. I have been able to see your lotus feet. All of them then said, It is my great fortune, Lord, that you have called me, thinking of me as your servant. Now let me know what your order is, so that I may carry in on my heads. Lord Krishna replied, Since I wanted to see all of you together, I have called all of you here. All of you should be happy. Is there any fear from the demons? Whatever burden was upon the earth, you have taken away by descending to that planet. This is the proof of Dwarka's opulence. All the Brahmas, thousand Krishna is now staying in my jurisdiction. Thus the opulence of Dwarka was perceived by each and every one of them, although they were all assembled together. No one could see anyone but himself. Lord Krishna then bade farewell to all the Brahmas there, and after offering their obeisances, they all returned to their respective homes. After observing all these opulences, the four-headed Brahma of this universe was astonished. He again came before the lotus feet of Krishna and offered him obeisances. Brahma then said, whatever I formerly decided about my knowledge, I have just now had personally verified. There are people who say, I know everything about Krishna. Let them think in that way. As far as I am concerned, I do not wish to speak very much about this matter. O my Lord, let me say this much. As far as your appearances are concerned, they are all beyond the reach of my mind, body, and word. Krishna said, your particular universe has a diameter of 4 billion miles. Therefore, it is the smallest of all the universes. Consequently, you have only 4 headed. Some of the universes are 1 billion yojanas in diameter, some 1 trillion, some 10 trillion, and some 100 trillion yojana. Thus they are almost unlimited in area. According to the size of the universe, there are so many heads on the body of Brahma. Is this way I maintain innumerable universes, Brahmandas. No one can measure the length and breadth of the one-fourth of my energy manifested in the material world. Who then can measure the 3/4 that is manifested in the spiritual world? Beyond the river, Brija is the spiritual nature which is indestructible, eternal, inexhaustible, and unlimited. It is the supreme abode, consisting of 3/4 of the Lord's opulences. It is known as Paravyoma, the spiritual sky. In this way, Lord Krishna bade farewell to the 4-headed Brahma of this universe. We may thus understand that no one can calculate the extent of Krishna's energies. There is very deep meaning in the word. Try Adiswara, Adiswara. Word try Adiswara, which indicates that Krishna possesses three different lokas or natures. The three lokas are Goloka, Mathura, and Dwarika. Krishna lives eternally in these three places. And Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is their sole proprietor. As previously mentioned, the jewels on the helmets of all the predominating deities of all the universes and Vaikuntha planets touch the throne and the lotus feet of the Lord. When those deities all offered obeisances, when the gems on the helmets of all the predominating deities collided before the throne and the Lord's lotus throne and the Lord lotus feet, there was a jiggling sound which seemed like prayers offered by the helmets at Krishna's lotus feet. Krishna is thus situated eternally in his spiritual potency, and the opulence of that spiritual potency is called Sadeswara, indicating 6 kinds of opulences. Because he possesses the spiritual potency which fulfill all his desires, Krishna is accepted as the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is the Vedic version. The unlimited potencies of Krishna are just like an ocean of nectar. Since one cannot bathe within that ocean, I have only touched a drop of it. When Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was describing the opulences and spiritual potencies of Krishna in this way, there was an awakening of love of Krishna within him. His mind became immersed in the sweetness of conjugal love, and he quoted the following verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. exhibit the strength of his own spiritual potency. Lord Krishna manifests as a form just suitable for his pastime in the material world. This form was wonderful even for him and was the supreme abode of the wealth of good fortune. Its limbs were so beautiful that they increased the beauty of the ornaments on different parts of his body. With this, I will close.